Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Geminis. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Geminis, yes. What are we going to be talking about today? Because we're going to get right into your reading, Gemini. Ooh, we're going to be talking about the number 88. We're going to be talking about this full moon tonight. Tonight at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to go check it out, yes, put out your gemstones and your crystals, and you want to supercharge those. This is the last full moon of the year. You want to take full advantage of it. Take full advantage. Like I said, we're going to be talking about the number 88, but let's get into your reading, okay? Because I'm interested in seeing what the cards have to say. By the way, these are the Light Seers Tarot cards, and also these right here are the Sacred Vision Oracle cards. Yeah, I'll be using both of those. So let's get into your reading and see what it has to say. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Geminis as it relates to all areas of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions. Yes, and spirituality and where they need to take action. What information do we have for my wonderful Geminis? Now, Geminis, you know, a lot of people have been asking me, not only, you guys ask me everything, not just Geminis, but just in general. People ask me everything, like from what cards I'm using, what oracle cards, what tarot cards I'm using, you know, how to get in contact me with for a personal reading. And you can contact me for a personal reading by going to queenamunra.com. You'll have my pricing information there, as well as you have full access to my whole schedule. Yeah, you can see exactly what I have available. Yeah. And things are filling up rather quickly, and they usually fill up extremely quickly in the morning. So if I have any, I don't think I have any morning appointments. Hold on, I don't think I have any more morning appointments until February, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because I think most people want to get their readings done as early as possible. We have the Hermit card. Yes, we're gonna put this right here. We have the Fool card. The Hermit card, by the way, is attached to Virgo. So you could have Virgo on your chart. By the way, speaking of in the chart, go to the About section of my channel and click on Cafe Astrology link. Cafe Astrology link, which is not my website, but I absolutely support it. I love the website. So I send a lot of people there. And pull your full birth chart, Gemini, just so you can see exactly what else is in your chart. You're not just a Gemini sun sign. You could have Virgo somewhere in your chart. This Fool card and upright is attached to the planet Uranus or Uranus, depending on how you pronounce it. But this is Aquarius's ruling planet, and we know we're in the age of Aquarius, right? Yes. And then we also have let's pick up the rest of these. We have the King of Cups. Yes, mindfulness. We also have the Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody's feeling like a child again, childlike exuberance. Yes, we have the Three of Pentacles here. And we also had the Three of Swords, right? So listen. So right now, a lot of you all, like I said, when your planet was retrograde, which is not retrograde right now, but when your planet was retrograde, a lot of relationships ended. They could have been friendships. They could have been friendships that turned into romantic relationships. They could have been platonic friendships, family relationships, or whatever. But a lot of relationships were ending, during that time. You all were able to see there was like sometimes they would break down in communications, but nevertheless, it's like, you know what? It's time for me to just shift my focus, right? So it was a bit of a heartbreak. But what it comes with heartbreak also comes with getting to the heart of a matter. So in this particular scenario, this first part that we have here, someone is in hermit mode right now. You're doing a lot of soul searching, thinking about next steps moving forward. You don't have to wait until the first day of the year or the first day of any month to hit the reset button. When I talk about numbers on my channel, I'm not just talking about life path numbers or birth code numbers or anything like that, even though I do get into that. But I'm talking about stepping into the vibration of that number. We're going to be talking about the number 88 today, because if you've listened to my videos in the past, we know that the number 8 by itself represents the energy exchange of money, right? And we're going to talk a little bit about money as it relates to you too, Gemini, in a second. But yeah, so you're looking for this fresh new start. after coming out of a heartbreak, getting to the heart of the matter and finding out, okay, I'm going to do some soul searching and see what role I played in the demise of the relationship. Again, it could be a platonic relationship, romantic relationship, or whatever. But I'm now doing some soul searching, right? So keep in mind something, and your soul searching is also coming through your meditation. A lot of you all meditating, trying to get to that crown chakra. Yes, trying to activate your crown chakra, all knowing and all seeing, knowing that you all are gods, right? Yes, of course. So, work is going good. Your money is going good for the most part. And when I say for the most part, that means it's going to get better for you. It's only going to get better. But everything is balancing itself out the way that it's supposed to. That's what I want you all to know, Gemini. Things are balanced out. So this heartbreak that you experienced actually was a segue to getting to the heart of the matter for you, right? Yeah, getting to the heart of the matter for you. So anyway, a lot of people are now have taken up yoga or had like reconnected with maybe their old yoga instructor, wanting to take classes, just kind of get more relaxed, get more into mindfulness and things like that, knowing how to keep their heads up in a crisis. And so, yeah, a lot of soul searching, a lot of introspection mode right now, just kind of sort of isolating yourself a little bit. And when I say isolating, I'm not saying isolating yourself from the world. Obviously, people are still out here, making a living, making a life for themselves. But I mean, when it comes to relationships overall, you're like, you know what, let me step back and reevaluate how I approach relationships. The first relationship you're reevaluating is the relationship with yourself. Yes. Because you all are givers, right? You all are givers. So givers a lot of times are just totally taken advantage of. When I talk about the givers, when I talk about the divine masculine side, let me run it down. Okay, if your sun sign is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you all are givers, divine masculine, right? Every sign has divine feminine and divine masculine. That's every single person, right? That's why we were born into this world whole, right? We weren't broken in half. The experiences may have broken you, but you were born whole, right? Technically now, Gemini, we really don't need another person because we're all interconnected in this universe. We're already interconnected. So if you're going to have somebody in your space, at least let them be on the same frequency as you so that there's no static there, right? Yeah. So that's why you don't have to say anything bad about an ex-colleague, ex-coworker, ex-friend, ex-significant other. You don't have to say anything bad. Sometimes two good people just aren't good for each other. But yeah, so here we go. This is the Ten of Swords. Some of you all were brokenhearted because the person just completely just betrayed you, tossed you under the bus, lied about you, ran a smear campaign, did all kinds of stuff they could possibly do to kill you. They were trying to leave you for dead. Some physically, some of them a physical death, some of it a spiritual death. They really tried to leave you for dead. But guess what? You're back up. You're up. Yeah, you were heartbroken for a minute. And all they did was transfer any good karma from them over to you. Here you go, manifesting a lot of money. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your money is not a problem at all. You're in the healing process. While you're in this stage right here, the hermit mode, you're also healing. This is Aquarius's card, the star card. You have this healing energy. But guess what? This is how I want to help you, Gemini, coming out of all of this. Make sure you focus on nurturing yourself. This card is attached to the Cancer, right? So Cancers, if your sun sign is a Cancer, divine feminine. So notice when I mentioned divine masculine, by default, I didn't mention Cancer. So divine feminine, just so we know, the airs on that side is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, right? This is Cancer card showing a lot of willpower. Yeah, you have always been a sweetheart, right? You have always been a sweetheart. And plus you could have these signs in your chart. You could have Aquarius in your chart. And this is Uranus, which is Aquarius's ruling planet. Let's put these together. Yeah, you're healed, you're happy, you're free. Look at this person right here with the big amethyst in their hand, right? You can have Virgo in your chart. And then we have the death rebirth card. Yes, right? Relationship is over, but it's like you hit a gigantic reset button. And remember, we just had the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction, right? Which is huge deal, huge deal. So what happened with there, like I mentioned in my last reading, is if you're a person that's open to change, and even though you all are fixed sign, there are some Scorpios that's like, you know what, I'm sorry, there are some Geminis, since you all are mutable signs, excuse me. I thought about Scorpio when I looked at the death rebirth card, so forgive me, please. So my Geminis, you all are mutable signs. So yes, you're ready for change. Like you're absolutely just open to it. Like, okay, change could not have come at a better time. Great. I'm glad that there's a big reset button, because we know Sagittarius' ruling planet is Jupiter. We have Capricorn's ruling planet, which is Saturn. The Saturn is the planet of responsibility, of discipline. And so if you're a person that is not open for change, then it's going to feel extremely uncomfortable for you. But if you're a person that is open to change, oh, woohoo, you need to start celebrating like this. Yep. Queen of Wands. See if we can get in real close so you can really see Queen of Wands. I don't know why this won't focus. It's focusing on the book in the background, the Akashic Records, by the way. But anyway, you all can see it. Yes. So yes, wonderful things happening for you as a result of doing some soul searching, because the truth shall set you free, right? The truth of the matter is that, like I said, hey, maybe you allowed that person to stay in your energy space for a day, a moment, a second too long, right? And so when you allow somebody to stay in your energy space for a second, a day, a moment too long, guess what happens? You all start seeing the worst of each other. And that's never a good feeling. It just isn't, because once you really love this person, you thought the best of the world of them, now you're looking at them like, oh my God, this person has two heads. This person has two whole heads and 16 eyes and fangs. Yes, and bloodshot red eyes, just evil, right? Yeah. So anyway, where you are right now is your focus is primarily on you. It's primarily on the places in your life where it's complete and perfect synergy. And for a lot of people, that's your career, right? And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because now you're saying, before I step into another relationship, platonic, friendship, or otherwise, I'm going to make sure, because I've given my heart in the past, I'm going to make sure my heart chakra is completely aligned, right? So we know that the heart is in the center of your chest, and it governs your heart, your lungs, your diaphragm, as well as your arms and your hands, right? So when your heart chakra is out of alignment, all kinds of things can happen. It could mean that you're always putting other people first. It means that you could be a people pleaser. It could affect your breasts, your lungs. It could cause you to have allergies. That's an overactive sign of your heart chakra not being in alignment. The underactive signs is that your heart, you could have heart issues, breathing issues like asthma, sleep apnea, immune disorders, getting colds easily, pneumonia easily. See how it affects you when our chakras are out of alignment? Yes. So some of the things that you can do to some of the essential oils, or I was trying to look around and see if I had any gemstones or crystals. But yeah, some of the stones that you can get are emerald stones, rose quartz. I think I have big rose quartz right here. This is a big rose quartz crystal, and I think I have it in a smooth version too. Yeah. So yeah, rose quartz, jade, pink tourmaline, malachite, moldavite. Those are some of the stones that resonate most with the heart chakra, right? And then as far as essential oils, eucalyptus, and I that's what I have in my diffuser right now, eucalyptus oil. Yes, those are some of the things that's one of the essential oils. Another one is rosemary, tea tree, thyme, cypress, ginger. And you all can probably go online and look up some more. But we're trying to make sure your heart chakra is in alignment so that you know how to protect yourself first, Gemini, before you just give of yourself of people, because you all are the communicators in the universe. People are drawn to communicators. You can walk in any room, Gemini. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You can walk into any room and communicate with anybody, anywhere. You're an air sign. You're very powerful. You're very intellectual. People really like being around Geminis. You all are funny. I mean, like, who really, seriously, who would not like a Gemini? Who wouldn't want to be around a Gemini, right? So you don't want to get to a place, Gemini, where you are allowing people to project who they are onto you. You know, those people who would say, oh, you bad decision making, or you have lack of direction, or you're a backstabber, or you're superficial. They're actually, because we're all mirror images of each other. So be careful about what you say about people, because we're projecting ourselves onto people. That's why I don't worry about negative comments on my channel, because that person is talking about themselves. That's why I don't mind. It doesn't bother me when people are who may have said things negatively about me in the past. And I want you all to get to that place that they're talking about themselves. They're trying to project themselves onto you, Gemini, so you don't have anything to worry about. So that's why I speak to your highest vibration, because I'm speaking to the Gemini in me, right? So Geminis are flexible. You all are outgoing. You all are funny as heck. You all are enthusiastic. You all are smart. You're versatile. You're gentle. You're affectionate. You're curious. You're very adaptable. You have the ability to learn quickly and to share ideas, to exchange ideas. So yes, while you're healing, it's time to focus back on you at your highest vibration, and all that other stuff goes out the window. Like I said, you just open up the window and let the air in you, blow it right on out. Yeah, let's pull an oracle card. Let's pull an oracle card and see what these cards have to say. Yeah, it's a whole new Gemini. I'm telling you. You know, like I said before, getting your heart chakra back in alignment, you will never go through that kind of heartbreak again. Yeah. I don't want it to be lopsided for you all, where you're just like, okay, I'm just thinking about my career. I'm just thinking about my money. Because it is possible for everybody to have a completely balanced out life. You don't have to worry about somebody trying to humble you. The universe keeps all of us humble. Go and look at some of these celebrity pages, their social media pages, where people are just trying to drag them. I mean, I'm like, oh my God, what is wrong with people? Yeah. What would make a person come onto your page or to your site or to your and put negative comments? Like, what? Something has to be wrong with them. What something's going on in their lives for them to do that? Beauty. Yeah. Friendship bundle. Yeah. So right now, a lot of you all are pulling the people that's closest to you in real close, right? Making sure you feel nurtured, finding the beauty in those relationships. Everything else fades to black. Everything else fades to black. You understand? Everything else fades to black. The number 88. Let's talk about the number 88, because we already just talked about the number 8 before on my channel. So if you haven't had an opportunity to go back and look at that video, please go check it out. Also, when you pull your birth chart, and if you have any of these signs in your birth chart, go check out those videos too, because while not 100% of what is in this video, it may not resonate. It may or may not resonate, because sometimes I put up videos and people are like, oh my God, you just told my whole story. And while I appreciate that, you also want to check out the other videos too, to see if those videos resonate with other parts of your house, your house, right, in your signs. Yeah, so the number 88, we talked about the number 8, and we know that the number 8 represents the energy exchange of money, right? That's just one thing that it represents. The number 88 means that you are able to overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles and gain strength as a result. Going into hermit mode, right? This is you nurturing yourself, that divine feminine, right? Nurturing yourself and saying, hold on, let me do some checks and balances within myself. Let me see where I went wrong, because I need to change some things, right? Maybe people around you are telling you, hey, start looking at yourself, start seeing, what role did you play in all of this? Sometimes the only role you played in the demise of a relationship, Gemini, is allowing a person to stay a little bit too long in your energy space. I'm serious. You may not have ever said a bad word to them. You may not have wished anything harmful onto them, but just allowing them to stay in your space too long, where they're trying to force you to change into who they want you to be. Sometimes that's all it is. That's your role that you played in it, because you allowed them to stay a moment too long. The number 88 also means that you embody dignity and excellence to the nines. We also know what the number 9 means, right? Number 88 also means that you love going beyond perceived limits, right? Number 88 also means that you symbolize the human version of infinite possibilities, that your possibilities are limitless, infinity, right? Yeah, number 88 also means that you're able to manifest anything. Be careful of what you say out of your mouth. You're able to manifest anything. We're talking about the number 88, stepping into the vibration of the number 88. And then also number 88 means that you are the abundant one. Yeah, so like I said, after much soul searching for yourself, you're realizing, you know what? The only person I really do need is just me. I really don't need anybody because we're all interconnected in this universe. Remember, we were spirits before we got these human bodies, right? So we're all connected. So now it's a matter of allowing certain people, putting people in their proper place in your life. If we're on the same frequency, you can step a little closer. If we're not on the same frequency, it doesn't mean that I have to completely cut you off, but I may have to keep you over here for a minute and focus on protecting me until I can see you with my spiritual eyes and see what your intention is in my life. Like, what are your motives, right? You have good motives for me. If your motives are not so pure, then maybe I need to cut you off, or maybe you just don't have that level of access to me as the person who's on my same frequency, right? Yeah, so this is about finding the beauty in the people that you call friend, right? Your definition of friend, not Merriam-Webster's dictionary version of their definition of friend. This is your definition of friend. This is hitting the reset button. You are healed. That relationship is over. Brand new you in the house, moving into the next chapter of your life, just feeling free, having this childlike exuberance. I love it, love it, love it, Gemini, because you all deserve it. You really, really deserve it. So have a fantastic day. But then again, I know that you will, because that's the intention you set. Bye.